Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Entrepreneur. This was originally a live stream, so I just want to let that known right before we start, in case anyone sees this after the fact. And yeah, it's just a live stream. That's what it is. But I did want to talk about something today, and I read about this like probably a few hours ago, and of course I had to really process it. So we're gonna look at this news article that people are obviously very disturbed by. They are very disturbed by it, and we're gonna read about what this does and does not say. And oh hey, Nam Lee, yeah, in a long time no see, and howdy Lisa, and hi Ali. And thank you to the 20 people who are watching this. I'm sure my title for this video definitely got your attention. And we're going to look at this article, and because this is definitely something that you guys will want to be aware of. And is this super concerning? I guess we'll find out. But according to, here, I'll show you, but it's from ARS Taquina. That's the article. So, and I will... And just to let you guys know, I'll answer any questions after we go through the article. On Friday, we discovered that Waymo, the self-driving Google spinoff, has been granted a permit to operate as a transportation network company in the state of Arizona. This means that it can launch an official ride-hailing service and start charging customers for their journeys. It also confirms the findings of a recent report that put Waymo at the front of the autonomous vehicle pack, meaning my colleague Tim Lee was right when he said the launch of a commercial operation by Waymo in Arizona was imminent. Arizona has become a popular state for autonomous vehicle programs. It has rather permissive testing oversight compared to California, for example. That, plus well-maintained roads and little harsh weather, has encouraged both Uber and Waymo to expand the presence in Phoenix. In recent months, self-driving cars have become commonplace in the city. Waymo has been running a pilot program that lets people hail rides in its cars, at first with safety engineers riding in the driver's seats, but fully driverless since November 2017. Evidently, that hasn't thrown up any red flags to prevent this expansion. Quote, as we continue to test drive our fleet of vehicles in Greater Phoenix, we're taking all the steps necessary to launch our commercial service this year, a spokesperson for Waymo told ARS. Among those steps are adding more vehicles to the fleet and figuring out how to take care of them all. To that end, Waymo has ordered thousands of Chrysler Pacifica hybrid minivans, and it has partnered with Avis to handle the fleet maintenance. So, what do we know about this? What does this say? Well, it says that they have been granted a permit to operate as a transportation company. That's the most important thing. It also says that they want to launch in 2018. That's this year. Ideal, and of course, Google has stated that they want it to be fully autonomous. Here's what it doesn't say. It does not say that the state has granted Waymo a permit to operate the self-driving vehicles under this rideshare. They might need extra permission for that. Also, it does not give a definitive date, and the Waymo person is, of course, looking at ways to make it work. Now, is this concerning if you drive rideshare? Absolutely. Absolutely. This is by far the most concrete effort I've seen to basically create a driverless future. It also says that that Phoenix, Arizona does not have too much inclement weather though, and they are a little bit lighter than California in terms of the testing. So, where do I stand on this now? Holy cow, what's with the connection? Hold on a second, folks. Let's, there we go. I'm on the Wi-Fi. So, Some people have been emailing me, and they are really concerned. They're saying, does this mean we're out in Arizona? But Arizona wants to be the ones to get ahead of the curve. However, another thing to keep in mind, there's already been precedent set that should one of these vehicles crash, the company is considered responsible for the accident. Google will get sued many times before this is all said and done. And of course, the most telling thing is that Waymo has admitted that they are figuring out how to make this profitable. So even if, and this is going to be the real interesting part, I am actually very curious about this part. What if Waymo finds out what we all suspect and know to be true? That having self-driving cars is actually way more expensive than hiring humans. And maintaining the vehicles, it might be less profitable. And Uber and Lyft might not get hurt at all by this. And in fact, this might be the first test to see if self-driving ride sharing is even a lucrative market. It might not be. Also, it doesn't say so in this article, but there is something that says while it's in the testing mode, Waymo can't charge money for it. They just can't. Now, at one point they would like to, but when that is, who knows? They might launch these things in 2018. I'm personally predicting 2020. I could be wrong, but, you know, that seems more logical to me. They've just been given the permit, and permits can be taken away. If these cars, if they put them on the road, if they take the chance and put them on the road, and they start getting into accidents, that permit can very much be pulled. So, my Wi-Fi just went down. My Wi-Fi just went down. That's what happened, folks. And I got to restart the router and everything. So, anyway, I know this is going to disturb a lot of people, but guys, just let's relax. I mean, we knew this was coming. We know Google's pushing, and they were always going to find a state that was going to be a little bit more lax with them. We'll just see what happens when people start dying. Now, with that said, the official news portion of this is over. It's discussion time. So let's see. Let's see here. Any pizza left from last night? Nope. Katie ate the rest. Lisa says those vehicles are all over the Metro Phoenix area. How fast do they go? Which app do you use the most? Pokemon Go. Stream is offline. Yep. Question mark. Casey, I don't care. I just want pizza. Lisa says driverless cars will be a novelty thing to do with upwardly mobile, trendy crowd initially. Well, yeah. That's always a question. What's going to be the trend and what's going to actually be here? I'm still pretty confident that they are nowhere near as close as people think they are. You know, you need to have all the cars. Yes, they are company-owned cars. Jason, you'll need 90% of these cars to be driverless to be fully functioning. You're going to need people to buy the cars. Lisa says the one place I don't see Waymo minivans on highways. Excuse me, folks. Yeah, the Wi-Fi's down.
I'm about to reset the box.
Okay. All right. The roommate. So, I keep going off. Yeah, I know. We're having some connection issues. Hopefully, no, I don't want to stop streaming. Hopefully, that'll work. So let's see here. Now, Emily said, I'm going to do a presentation on driverless car for my engineering class. Really? So, are you in favor or against it? Lisa, they are only operating on city surface street. Well, yeah, and you see, folks, that's what I mean. I mean, really. They say, oh, they're testing them, but they're only on surface level streets, and I mean, yeah, they've been given a license, but when are they gonna? Are they gonna be doing full time ride sharing anytime soon? No, no, they're not. So, and one of the reasons Google announced it though is like, they the driverless car race is literally a race. Everyone wants to be there first. So you start seeing things like, oh, well, we got a permit. It's like, oh, well, we're making flying cars for NASA. I mean, they've been working on self-driving cars since 1990. I mean, I guess that gives them plenty of time to perfect it, but who knows? DH, just for kicks and giggles, just thinking that these self-driving vehicles have a lot of expensive parts in them, I can see people figuring out ways to steal these vehicles, strip them of their parts. Same with Uber's vehicles as well, Lisa says. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And by the way, these cars can be hacked with cell phones. No one wants to talk about that, but they're not. They're not safe. I mean, they talk to each other over a network. So, nominally, none. It is an informative speech, so it needs to be unbiased. But okay, that's fair. But personally speaking, where do you stand? So, yeah, so, but yeah, think about it. These these wireless these driverless cars, they talk on the network, the same network on your phone, and most of these cell phones are supercomputers now. So, and if it's not a phone, it will be a supercomputer. They can hack into it. It's just there are engineers who left Uber when they mentioned that these cars were super easy to hack, and Travis Kalanick brushed on and said, I don't care. You just got to get them there first. That's what it is. They just want to get there first. How are they going to make money off from driverless when the rates are 90 cents per minute? I'm sure the driverless car maintenance is way more than 90 cents per mile. Oh, yeah, it is. Although, who even knows if Waymo will be charging at first? Waymo might be forced to give out free rides until these things can really prove themselves. Nominally said, I am with driverless car if I can have one. Well, okay. Although, that puts you out of work if these things come to fruition. Although you're probably going to get a better job than delivering food in the long run anyway. Dark Road Road. Hi, app. Driving tonight in SF. Just wanted to stop by. Hope all's well. Yes, all's well. In fact, the funny thing is, the reason there was no video earlier today when there was supposed to be is because it was surging like crazy today. And I made like in 3.5 hours, I made $140. It's like, wow, it's been a while since I've had a good day like that. So, haggle with Chrysler on price of mini cans. Yeah. Well, they are buying them from Chrysler, and the funny thing is that the car companies are benefiting a lot because they're selling all these cars, and they're regular cars. It's just they're specially equipped with the company's, computers. So, let's see here, Jason. If this works out, there are going to be a lot of unemployed pizza delivery guys. Oh, it's not just pizza delivery boys. It's Uber drivers. It's Lyft drivers. It's truckers. It's truckers. It's taxis. It's the UPS guy. Maybe. Although, they have to, maybe the UPS guy is safe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to sell. So, internet's back on. But if I switch over to the Wi-Fi, then it's going to disconnect again. So, we'll just stake the ship. What next? Driverless flying cars? Well, Uber's apparently working on them, and they'll be ready by 2021, apparently. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just, let's see, UPS, Amazon drone delivery. Yeah, the drone delivery, guys, the drone delivery was said we were going to get it in a year, 8 years ago. And sources that I have at Amazon even admit that Amazon has pretty much quietly discontinued that program because they could not even come close to making arrangements with the with air traffic. They just couldn't, and it became too much of a national security threat. So, like you said, Kevin, it's going to be so expensive to build these things, these beasts with no name, compared to drivers having to put the bill with the vehicle and all the services and expenses. So, and here's the other thing to keep in mind, guys. And the Amazon drone is a very good analogy. How many times have we seen a company just brag like, okay, the future is here. 2 years, this is the new thing. Everything else will not happen again. Yeah, drones were promised 8 years ago. Didn't happen. And for that matter, Amazon opened their cashierless store. Oh, this is the future. You know, no employees, and it's like, yeah, but you're not open on Saturday and Sunday because that's an acknowledgement that these stores can't handle the heavy traffic. So how soon will we have them? Who knows? Yeah, Crystal, I've been driving all day because Surge was really good today. I made $150 in 3 hours, or 3.5. DHA, like the Amazon drones. What happened there I thought was going to be the new biggest and best. Yeah, but didn't happen. Didn't happen because once you start bringing, like, once it becomes like a security issue, then people get really cold feet about letting them do what they want. So, well, don't be too jealous. It doesn't happen often. Does not happen often. So, and of course, do you know that CDs are still around? Apparently they sold 89 million CDs last year. I thought for sure, you know, like if something was supposed to die, that was supposed to be it with MP3s and streaming and stuff. So, you know, I don't know. So well, anyway, I think that's pretty much all I have to say on it. I would like this to be a topic on the next podcast. Is what I want. I think Uber is losing the drivers. That's why it's surging a lot in LA. Actually, it's probably surging because it's President's Day weekend. Casey says, I'm going to start rideshare on Mars. Well, you'd be ahead of the curve. You'd be ahead of everyone. If you do that, make me a business partner. So, anyway. Do we have any final questions or comments? Because if we don't, I actually have to finish making the daily rideshare episode, which will go up Sunday as opposed to today or tomorrow. Saturdays are really bad days to be uploading videos. Good night, all. Okay, well, hey everyone. Well, thanks for spending time with me. Sorry that the stream was a little choppy this time. Hopefully that won't be the case next time. And I will see you later. Have a good one.